What's up, everybody? What's good? My name is EK, and welcome to What's Good English, the channel where I focus on slang, colloquialisms, curiosities of English, and African American vernacular. So, if you want to know and understand how English is really spoken, you're in the right place. Today is another Tuesday, so we're going to do another Story Time Tuesday episode. And today I'm going to be talking about tattoos, sort of revising what I was saying in my Sunday video about relating tattoos to learning foreign languages. So, anyways, as always, I'm going to put a title card so you can see the different slang, colloquialisms, African American vernacular, stuff like that I use when I naturally speak, and learn what those things mean in context. So let's begin. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Sarah K. She's the one that did the tattoo that I showed you guys on my Sunday episode when I was discussing that you don't need a reason to learn a foreign language. I'll put her Instagram in the description, and I'll put some of her artwork here in this video so you can see the type of stuff she does. I think all of her books are closed right now, but if you live in the Seattle area, as soon as she opens the books up, I encourage you to go and get tattooed by her. She's great, she's fast, she does really amazing work. So the story that I'm going to tell today is actually the story of this tattoo that I have on my arm here. I don't have a good picture of it, but I will put up the sketch that the artist drew. I got this tattoo in Seattle as well at Seattle Tattoo Emporium. I was tattooed by Hubba Hubba. I'll also leave a link to his Instagram in the description so you can check out his work, and I'll put some of his work here in this video so you can get an idea of the type of work that he does. He specializes more in the American traditional style. That's where he really excels, but he's sort of a jack of all trades, as you'll see if you scroll through his Instagram pages. So I guess I should start with the phrase that I have tattooed on my body, because I know some of y'all might be looking at that going, what in the world? So fear is a superpower. I'm a huge fan of the TV series Doctor Who. While I'm not a big fan of 12 or the 12th Doctor, I do really like some of his moments that he had within that series, and he had some really awesome quotable moments. One of them was a scene in which he was telling a young boy to not be scared, or rather that his fear actually was making him better. That fear is a superpower, because when we're afraid, that's when we can truly be brave. You aren't brave because you don't have fear. You're brave because of what you do in spite of being afraid. And, fear is a double-edged sword. You can use fear to cripple someone. You can be crippled by your fear and not act. But at the same time, when you have that fear, it's like you can run faster, you can jump higher, you can slow down time. Like he said in the episode, it really lifts us, and we can do incredible things in spite of being afraid. It actually pushes us to perform a lot better in certain circumstances. So I was really taken aback by that phrase, and I really loved the message that that particular phrase sent, and the whole episode in general. So I was thinking, yeah, that would be a cool, tattoo to have. My favorite companion from the show actually is Clara Oswald, portrayed by Jenna Coleman. I know that's super controversial within the Doctor Who community, but I mean, don't yuck my yum. Anyways, I wanted to have her in the tattoo because she also says the phrase toward the end of the episode. I really encourage you guys to actually watch the episode if you can. Use whatever VPN if you need to, find a way to watch it, whatever. It's a great episode. It's called Listen. I forget what season it's from, but if you just search Doctor Who Listen, I think you can actually just Google the scene as well, and it will pop up. I had already been tattooed by Hubba Hubba once. I got my Harry Potter tattoo from him. If you want to hear the story behind that one, and there is a super special episode that is going to be published on my channel this Sunday, so you can hear the story and the reasoning behind that particular tattoo in that episode. I don't want to say anything else about that episode that's going to come out on Sunday right now, but it's going to be something that you want to see for sure. Anyways, I had already been tattooed by him once, so I went down there to talk to him about this particular tattoo, and I was like, yeah, so I want something with like Clara Oswald, and here's some pictures of her. I'll email them to you, and I want her holding like a souffle because she's referred to as souffle girl, and I want her like sitting like on a bed or something like that with like a monster under the bed, to show that it's like a scary scene. But then you have that phrase, fear is a superpower, because you can overcome your fear and everything. And he was actually really cool about it. He asked me for a link to the episode. So I sent him a link to the episode, and he watched it, and he actually added a lot more details into the tattoo than I had originally expected he would. And he drew me this amazing piece of art, which really should not be on my arm. Tattoo advice: follow whatever your tattooer says about where you should place your tattoos. They are the ones that put the artwork on your body. They know where it should go, where it will look the best. It's not that I don't love my tattoo. I do really love what he did for me. I do love looking at it and reminding me of that particular phrase. And he wanted to put it on my back. And yes, it would have 100% been an awesome back piece. I just did not want a tattoo there. I don't want a tattoo in a place that I can't see it, because it's something that I, wanted to be motivated by in this particular circumstance. So I chose to put the tattoo on my arm. It wraps around a little, but it still looks great. I still look at it pretty much every single day and remind myself that, no matter what it is in my life that I'm afraid of, or, that's given me a little bit of embarrassment or something like that, like talking to you guys on YouTube and uploading all of these random sketches wearing a wig, trying to talk in some high voice like some woman or whatever like that. I don't know. All of the crazy stuff that I've done so far, no matter what, I mean, the fear has pushed me to become brave and to put my stuff out there so that you guys can see my sense of humor, my I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, but yeah, so it's a motivation point, and yeah, I don't know much more I can say about that. I mean, I got that. That's the story of that tattoo. This is probably going to be a pretty short episode. He originally wanted to put some color in there as well, and I just could not sit for that long. I think it was like 4.5 or 5.5 hours, and he was just like putting in all this black here around my elbow, just finishing up just the shading and everything, and just the pain I was getting like right around here was just incredible, and I just couldn't take it anymore. But I think it actually works a lot better as a black and gray tattoo, especially with my skin tone. Certain colors don't really work well the darker your skin is. Anyways, I don't want to talk about tattoo methods or anything like that. I probably will do another tattoo show and talk about tattoos that maybe I want to get in the future, but that is the story behind this giant Doctor Who tattoo. I hope you enjoyed it. And that brings me to this point. This is going to be the last episode of Storytime Tuesday for a while. I'm not going to stop uploading these Storytime episodes, but I am going to stop uploading them regularly every single week. I want to focus more on the content that I make every Friday, and I want to focus more on just uploading one video per week. This entire month I had a huge challenge for myself, which was to upload 3 videos every week, because I wanted the people that eventually find me on YouTube to have content to watch, whether it be one of these storytime episodes so they could listen to how I speak and learn some of the slang and other words that I use in context, or the episodes that I do on Friday where I explain more sort of grammatical curiosities or African American vernacular, or my episodes where I'm talking about language learning and language learning advice. I wanted those playlists to be full, well, maybe not full, but I wanted those playlists to have a few videos in there so that people could chill on my channel and learn something. And I think I've accomplished that goal at this point in the month. The other thing is, there's been several times this month where, I've just seen the sunrise too many times and I just can't do it anymore. You guys have probably noticed the bags under my eyes in a few of my videos. And I've said to myself, especially when I'm trying to make a really cool video for Friday, that, oh man, if I just had one more day, or, if I had more mental bandwidth in which I didn't have to think of the next 2 episodes immediately after completing one episode, or while I was filming a particular episode that I really wanted to do good. And I'm proud of every single video that I have uploaded to this channel, and I 100% stand behind all the work that I've done. But I know some of the things that I've already uploaded here could have been a lot better if I'd have just had more time or another day, or didn't have to think about my story time series or another random episode that I wanted to upload before the main episode. And I also don't want these episodes eating views away from, or taking views away from those main episodes that I'm doing. So don't worry, I'm still going to sporadically post storytime episodes, even though the algorithm and all of the analytics tell me that you guys aren't really into those episodes. I do still want to do them, but I want to make better versions of those episodes. You can also probably tell based off of what I've already uploaded and what I like to talk about that there's probably going to be another episode coming up next month around a certain topic. Anyways, so don't worry, like I said, the series isn't going away, but I'm just going to do these episodes randomly and only focus on one episode per week going on in the future. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, all of the episodes in this series. If you've been watching these storytime episodes from day one, or if you've just found them and you've gone through the entire playlist, whatever, I love you. Thank you so much for that. And I will catch you guys on Saturday with another really cool episode of African American Vernacular, and Sunday, which is totally gonna eat the views from Saturday. But to accomplish my goal, I have to complete that last Sunday upload for this month. So anyway, Friday, you've got a video coming for you, and Sunday, you've got a really cool special video coming for you that I really cannot be more proud of. I'm still got to edit the thing. I still got to put subtitles on the thing. Hint, hint. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. 2 awesome episodes coming out for you. Then I'm going to take a break, and I'll see you when I see you. Ciao.